go green light on top.
That's it.
All right, thank you everybody for coming. Let's get this meeting started. If you wish to speak on an agenda item, please wait for your invitation from the board chair during that discussion. For comments on other school district matters, you may speak during the designated public comment period. Before speaking, state your name and keep remarks brief. Respectful conduct is expected at all times, and the chair may interrupt or end comments that are too long, off topic, inappropriate, or violate privacy rights. This is a school board meeting. This is a school board business meeting held in a public setting. Thank you for your cooperation in keeping it professional and on track. So, call to order, and let's have the pledge of allegiance. Item 2, we need to review and adopt the agenda. Okay.
A motion that we approve the agenda as written.
We have a first and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed? Item 3, public comment. The next agenda item is public comment. This is an opportunity for the public to share brief comments of no more than 3 minutes on matters not listed on the agenda. Legal issues and complaints should follow the grievance process outlined in policy 1700. The board will not respond to comments during the meeting, as it is its role to listen and consider public input rather than engage in discussion. Do we have any public comment tonight? All right, moving on. Approving the minutes from March 11th and March 25th.
I move we accept the minutes of the March 11th board meeting as written.
I second that.
We have a first and second to approve the March 11th, 2025 board meeting. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? And I said aye. The March 25th, 2025 board minutes.
Motion we approve the minutes for the March 25th, 2025.
Second.
We have a first and second to approve the March 25th board meeting minutes. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed? Right, next is approval of claims and warrants.
For claim check, 18866 for Buffalo Towing and Repair, what was that for?
That was an oil change on 2 buses and a repair of a door. A few of our buses have been in my shop this month, last month.
Okay, for
So it's
mechanical repairs.
Buffalo, yeah, and it's, yes, for mechanical repairs, also Carlos and A&I Distributors are all bus expenses.
What is the typical lifespan on our buses?
I don't know.
35, 7 years? hope for about 11, if you can get them. Yeah, and we were talking earlier on the possibility of purchasing electric buses, so that'll be coming to you, not in the next meeting, but probably this summer. Possibility of it. I wonder if there isn't an arrangement. I know that we'll do the lifetime oil changes, and I know it's a smaller engine, but not that much smaller, that if we were to explore, if it's $3,000 per bus, I think that would pay for itself in the lifespan of living your bus. I wonder if we can't come to an arrangement with somebody like that. I'm sure we check into it.
So what exactly did Arlo's do then?
So Harlow's worked on 2 buses. One bus had a check engine light and a coolant leak, and another one needed a fuel actuator, fuel filter, fuel actuator, that whole repair,
Yeah.
whatever else is called. So those were the 2 big ones.
I motion that we accept claims 18863 through 18898 for $38,207.53, and payroll of 19978 through 19886, plus the direct deposit of $90,424.24, a total of $176,916.76. Second.
We have a first and second to approve claims 18863 through 18898 in the amount of $38,207.53, and payroll item 19978 through 19886, plus direct deposits in the amount of $90,424.24 for a total of $176,916.76. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed? Moving on to the administrator's report. Mr. White.
Good evening. Coming up the next month, I want to start with some celebrations of our Skills USA state competition. Mr. Manson, you were there if you want to give us a quick update on how that went.
We took 8 students to Skills USA to compete in the State Job Skills Tournament in Great Falls last week from Thursday through Sunday. We had students competing in technical drafting and robotics and urban search and rescue, where the students build explosives, ordnance disposal robots, and we had also a student competing in welding sculpture. Our students took home bronze for the high school robotics team, and our middle school team took the gold, so they're state champions, and they, for the 2nd year in a row, earned the right to go to Atlanta for Skills USA for the national competition, and Barry Goodell took bronze in technical drafting. I think next year he will probably take gold because he's well familiar with what's going on there. So great job for our students. We'd love to see more.
Excellent. Tomorrow is Sealants for Smiles for the school. So they bring a dentist in that comes in and provides some free screening that's done through Jen Donovan and the Mineral County Health Departments. In 2 weeks, we have the MCT play, the Red Truck play. It's going to be Alice in Wonderland. And there's a free performance in the gym on Friday, April 25th at 6 o'clock. High school prom, Saturday, April 26th from 7 to 10. It is a great Gatsby-themed event. Supervision volunteers. The district is in desperate need of volunteers to help provide supervision of students during lunch and recess. Fill out the volunteer form at the office and sign up for 1 day or 2 or every day. Just more eyes and ears out there on our kids, keeps them safe. Community Cleanup Day will be Thursday, May 1st. The town of Alberton reached out to combine with us on some tree planting and cleanup that we've done years past. The Mineral County Fun Run for grades K through 5 will be Thursday, May 8th at St. Regis. It'll be in the morning half, and then exhibition nights for 6th through 12th graders will be Thursday, May 8th from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. That's it.
Thank you. Next is our activity director report.
Going back a little bit, our district basketball team, their tournament was February 19th through 22nd. Both the boys and girls participating in games on Wednesday. Although those games did end their seasons, they both showed off their hard-working good sportsmanship to the rest of West Tennessee. We also did all academic selections were processed, and that means you have to have a 3.5 or above and earn a varsity letter in your season. So we had 13 fall student athletes and 7 winter athletes earn all state academics. Spring sports for high school just started on March 10th. So we've had 14 kids participating in track and 3 girls participating in tennis. Track team has competed in 2 meets so far at Trenchtown and Hamilton, and have had a lot of PRs. Next, we head to Folsom on Friday, and the tennis team has their first meet in Superior on April 18th, and then junior high track is started on Monday the 31st. We have about 30 kids out for junior high track, and the 6th through 8th graders head to their first meet in Corvallis here on Thursday. So thanks to all of our hardworking coaches and student athletes that are really showing up day after day.
Thank you. All right, next on the agenda is the math curriculum, presentation by the math committee.
So the math committee started in September with representatives from K through 12th grade, different people from different parts of our math curriculum to try to find a way of, as you all know, and hopefully most of you know, unfortunately we have not had a math curriculum set forth here in Alberton. So our whole goal, as you know, we adopted the ELA curriculum this year, is to get a math curriculum adopted, so therefore we can all be on the same page moving forward.
So we reviewed 6 different curriculums. We narrowed it down to our top 2. One of them was called Amplify, which is the same company that we have for our ELA. And then we also looked at Envision Savas. We decided not to move forward with Amplify because they did not have a K-12 portion, so it would not take us all the way through, so we'd have to pick 2 curriculums. With Envision Savas, we decided to go with that because it has a K-12 curriculum. It aligns with the Montana State Standards. It has tier 1, 2, and 3 support, so it has intervention for the kids who are really struggling, as well as some advanced things for the kids who need the advanced work. There are online trainings that the teachers can do as they have time to do them and over the summer. It also has the Success Maker, which is an online program, a self-paced intervention program that kids can do, and it can improve their math as much as like an entire school year. If they
One grade level.
One grade level.
With Success Maker, their studies have shown that if they do it at least 60 minutes a week, that they will grow 1 grade level within their program in the year. So no matter where the kids start out, they'll grow 1 grade level.
And we also visited Hellgate where they have implemented it, and they were nice enough to share how their test scores were improving, and also they have already aligned it with the mass testing and shared their curriculum pacing guides. So we have a lot of different
A lot of different ways that we can see how this curriculum can work. It's already working with other schools within Montana, and so we can also work with them. And I know when we visited the junior high, they were more than willing to say, hey, yeah, we'll teach you anything, help you guys along the way as well. So it's great to have people in this area that we could also do trainings with if need be. And then some of our current teachers right now have already started implementing this, because we do, every teacher right now that teaches math has this curriculum in hand right now. And so some of them have already implemented that into their classrooms and stuff, and they're seeing that the rigor is beyond obviously having no curriculum, so it's great that they're already implementing it and getting the kids used to it. it, and it does align, like we said, with the success maker of the ELA program that currently 6th through 8th grade is using. So this will be a way that we can be using multiple things that have the same curriculum that can push our kids, and they're already gonna know some of the systems behind it. And those are samples of 6th grade and I believe algebra that we brought for you guys to check out.
If students want to be challenged more, I assume they can use the app, not just for help, but to
Yes, exactly,
challenge them,
yeah.
so that if, you know, you're 9th grade, you're performing in 11th grade, you
Correct.
can keep going.
Yes.
Okay.
Other questions? Yeah.
Thank you guys for doing all this work. I had no idea that we didn't have a set math curriculum. Is there any other curriculums we don't have?
I mean, the two big ones, we will hopefully after this have math, and the ELA is already in, and then working through, I mean, history is pretty much set, and science, we're working on what science will look like in the future here at Alberton.
Yeah, the next major purchase for Alberton will be probably the science curriculum. Ms. Becker's done a great job of outlining the standards for each class and course, and he's close to needing the materials now, so it's coming.
Any other questions?
No, thank you. Thank you very much. This is an acknowledgement, is that correct?
Just acknowledgement, yeah, said.
Thank you, ladies.
Would you like to know more? Or?
I think they did enough looking for everybody.
Awesome.
I trust their judgment.
The next item on the agenda is the termination of Mr. Casey Kells.
Just for recognition.
We acknowledge. Next item is position announcement for Ms. Katie Soares for elementary special education.
Yeah, I'm pleased to announce that we had the position open, and Ms. Source expressed interest in it, and she has applied for a provisional, which is admirable. Katie's here. Katie, you want to stand up? Yeah, you want to come up and say hi? Yeah, you're only allowed to say hi, and then we have to ask you to go back.
Hello. I'm Katie.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you for taking us on.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I've been a parent here. That's what I thought. I was like, I'm
Yeah.
sorry I have to get outside.
Yeah.
She's already here.
Yes, yeah. So I've been a parent, this is my second school year here, and yeah, we definitely have a need for it, so I'm doing what I need to do to get some, learning all the things, and yeah, I've already had some mentors step in and, some other teachers here that are willing to get me set up with some stuff this summer, so I can just absorb everything that I can, and yeah, I just love our kiddos, and I'm excited to help them even more. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
So along with that resource, I reached out to the previous special ed teacher, Murray, and asked if she'd be willing to mentor Katie and support our special ed department, and she has agreed to do that. We will go on an hourly wage with her, but having that level of experience and that person who knows the school and knows the students will benefit Ms. Soares immensely and the school. So I'm really excited that we're not just dropping a brand new special ed teacher into their position, but we're going to offer support from a qualified individual who's very well respected, and I think that's a home run for the school district.
Thank you for putting that together. Thank you. Well, if we have nothing else on the agenda, the next regular scheduled meeting is May 13th, 2025. Do we have a motion to adjourn? All those in favor?
All right.
Aye. Thank you for all coming.